Hey everybody, it's Tara Bryan, and you are listening to the Course Building Secrets podcast. All right, guys, I'm going to continue our series of how do we help our learners engage and have an awesome experience in our online course. And one of the biggest tips that I can give you is the one of focus. And by focus, what I mean is help them see what the one big thing is that they need to do in order to be successful at the particular part of the course that you're teaching. So often we say, okay, here are the 52 million things that you need to do in order to be successful. And here's the thing is have them do one thing at a time. I have learned this lesson so many times over the years is that really people, if they're able to focus on the one big thing, then everything else becomes so much easier. Some of you know this about me. Others, you'll learn it right now, is that I am obsessed with my Apple Watch and recently been obsessed with Peloton. And here's why, is that I know that all I have to do is finish my rings for the day, right? If I'm finished my rings for the day, I know that I've worked out, I've done my thing, I've done what I needed to do to kind of stay on track for me. Both sort of mentally and physically, right? And that's my one thing. If I can just get a workout in for the day, and it could be whatever, it doesn't have to be hardcore, it can be a walk, it can be whatever, but I know that I need to close my rings every day. That's my one thing. And so what that does is it allows me to focus on just doing that, whatever that looks like. It doesn't have to be a 5-mile run. It doesn't have to be, a boot camp exercise. It doesn't have to be weights. It doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be that. I just have to do whatever I need to do to close the rings. And so enter Peloton, where I have there's so many reasons. I'll have to do a whole podcast on Peloton at some point. And so I am used to fitness apps. I love kind of plugging into fitness apps, but the one thing that I think that Peloton is doing really, really well is that they have integrated into my watch. And so all I know is I just do my thing and I have completed my rings, right? That's my one thing. So if there is something that, your learners have to do the one thing, and if you can incorporate it into something that they're already doing, or something that is part of, part of that thing that they're already incorporated in, then that they're going to win. So, for example, if you know that one of your students has a morning routine, how do you hook in something that you want them to do, like the goal of the week or the goal of the day or whatever, into their morning routine? Then what's happening is they're not adding something to their day, they're incorporating that goal into the goal that they're already doing, right? Just like Peloton has incorporated themselves into my goal of closing my rings. And so, there are a million different ways I can do that. But if I had to do the Peloton workout and close my rings, that becomes something that isn't as appealing, because then I'd have to work out 2 times, right? So it's incorporating something that I'm already doing, bringing in something new, and then therefore it takes away the friction of doing something new, right? Incorporating something else in. I don't have time. I have all these other things going on, blah, 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 all the things, right? So that will help you make what you have sticky. Maybe people, maybe your students are used to doing something at a particular time. How do you hook in what you want them to do at that particular time that it's already pre-scheduled? Or how do you schedule it into their day in a way that feels natural to them, that it's something that they're working on, right? So for example, a lot of times people practice time blocking, and you have time blocking for working in your business and on your business and on, kind of new ventures or marketing or sales or whatever your thing is. And so how can you help them see that they can incorporate what they're working on in your course with something that's already scheduled? So those are just a couple of ideas. So focus on the one thing and then focus on how do you add that one thing into their world without it being something that's totally new, right? So 2 concepts, but one really solid strategy for helping them really enhance their level of experience. And then ultimately, right, they're gonna keep participating in what you have and keep going through, because you've created a situation that is not taking them off track, but keeping them on focus and decreasing the amount of friction that they're going to have when they work on that thing. So there you go. There is an experience pointer for you that you can take and bring into your courses. So if you would love to get examples and case studies and have conversations around this topic and other experience topics that we're talking about, would love to have you join us over at the Online Course Creators Group in Facebook, where we are having these conversations all the time. Also in the show notes are ways that you can get a hold of me and the team so you can jump into Learn Academy or in any of the other programs that we have, where this is literally what we're teaching people how to do step by step along the path. Is how do you create these experiences that not only draw people to you so they can get results, but create those raving fans that stay with you and recommend your program to other people. All right, there you go. Have a great rest of your day.
Hey everybody, are you a business owner ready to streamline and scale your business? Imagine solving the biggest business challenges with clarity, a strategy, and a clear plan. Hey, I'm Tara Bryan, and I want to invite you to take the first step towards transforming your business with a free 30-minute discovery call. This call is an opportunity to discuss your goals, identify key challenges, and learn how my mentorship program can help you achieve the success you're aiming for. In just a half hour, we'll explore how you can scale your business by enhancing your authority strategy, engagement strategy, and retention strategy. You'll get personalized advice and a clear path forward. Ready to take the first step? Click on the link below that's in the show notes to book your free discovery call now. I hope to talk to you soon.